Back in 2017, Prince Harry literally whined to royal biographer Angela Levin, confessing he desperately needed to make something of his life before a 3-year-old Prince George stole his spotlight. Talk about peak royal insecurity. A grown man panicking over a literal toddler who hadn't even started preschool, calculating that his own relevance clock was ticking. He had an entire decade of prime access, global platforms, institutional support, and massive international goodwill, yet he felt totally threatened by a baby. Tonight, we are unmasking what Prince Harry actually did with that precious window, and exposing the shocking demands he made to Prince William in one of the most unbelievable interactions of the whole Sussex saga. Plus, what is really happening behind closed doors at Frogmore Cottage? Mainstream media is completely ignoring this, along with the brutal internal war raging between Prince William and King Charles III over whether the rogue prince gets a second chance at all. By the end of this video, you will have the absolute truth, not the sanitized leaks the palace PR machine wants you to believe. Let's dissect that pathetic 2017 quote first, because it explains every single disaster that followed. When Prince Harry obsessed over his closing window, he wasn't just being paranoid. He actually understood the ruthless mechanics of the constitutional monarchy. The line of succession dictates everything. The older generation naturally fades out, the kids grow up and take over, and anyone stuck in the middle gets aggressively squeezed from both sides. He articulated this brutal reality perfectly back when he still had unlimited public adoration. The problem? He did absolutely nothing to build a lasting, independent legacy before that window slammed shut. He failed to create anything with a real foundation that didn't rely on his royal titles to generate cash. He had 8 long years of global fame, elite access, and genuine public affection from the Invictus Games. He had the ear of world leaders, A-list Hollywood elites packing his wedding, and massive media empires begging for his content. It was a dream platform that anyone with actual ambition would spend a lifetime trying to build, and he knew the clock was ticking. Instead, his magnificent 8-year inventory consists of a bitter memoir, a whiny Netflix docuseries, a cancelled Spotify podcast, an endless stream of tabloid lawsuits, an Archwell charity facing serious financial scrutiny, and a marriage that multiple independent sources claim is under massive strain. Not to mention a commercial operation whose major partnerships have completely collapsed. If you look at what he actually achieved, the answer is genuinely embarrassing. Meanwhile, Prince George turns 13 this year, effortlessly commanding rooms with a remarkable, natural composure during public outings with his dad. He isn't desperately performing or managing an image. He's just being himself, which is incredibly rare for a kid growing up in the world's most scrutinized family. Then look at 41-year-old Prince Harry, crashing random cookbook launches solo and watching polo from the sidelines. He was completely blacklisted from his first cousin's high society wedding, while Prince William, King Charles III, Queen Camilla, and the entire royal family partied together. He is reduced to leaking pathetic back-channel peace offerings to royals who completely ignore him. His precious window closed because he squandered it on petty grievances, revenge, and messy public battles that left him with nothing. If Palace Insider is giving you the full, unvarnished truth on this disaster, including the George, Charlotte, and Prince Louis drama, the Frogmore eviction, and the Prince William vs. King Charles III war, hit that like button right now. It costs nothing and keeps this channel alive. Now, let's expose the shocking request Prince Harry made to Prince William, which is the most overlooked and alarming detail from this week's reports. Sources reveal Prince Harry directly confronted his brother and demanded to be actively involved in raising George, Charlotte, and Prince Louis. He didn't want to be a distant uncle. He wanted a hands-on role to protect them from the exact institutional isolation and emotional trauma he complained about in his memoir. Prince William's response was immediate, brutal, and definitive. "No, keep away from my kids." When Prince Harry begged to have even a tiny, minor role, Prince William completely shut him down. He isn't being cruel. He's fiercely protecting his children's environment. Prince William has watched his brother spiral into a toxic, permanent state of victimhood, and he knows that even an offhand comment from Uncle Harry about the cage of royal life at Balmoral could slowly poison his children's minds. George's grounded composure proves Prince William and Princess Catherine are raising their kids right, and Prince William permanently barred Prince Harry to keep it that way. Subscribe to the Palace Debrief so you never miss an update, and drop your thoughts below. Was Prince Harry being genuine or totally manipulative? Finally, let's talk about the ultimate eviction notice: Frogmore Cottage. This is the most concrete, irreversible proof that the monarchy has completely erased Prince Harry's future. Taxpayers spent £2.4 million renovating it for him and Meghan Markle, and when they fled to America, the palace left it in limbo as a placeholder just in case they returned. That game is officially over. The palace is currently physically subdividing and structurally altering Frogmore into multiple apartments for other royal staff. They aren't saving his seat, they are literally rewriting the architecture to wipe out his existence. Statements can be spun, but permanent renovations don't lie. This architectural banishment perfectly mirrors his total social exile, alongside his exclusion from Peter Philip's wedding, the king's refusal to see him, and the Beckhams firmly aligning with Prince William's camp. The pattern is completely undeniable. But the biggest bombshell is the explosive internal feud between Prince William and King Charles III, which is the most significant conflict happening at the top of the monarchy right now. Tom Sykes reports that Prince William believes his father is making a catastrophic institutional error with Prince Harry, comparing it directly to how the king bungled the Prince Andrew disaster by offering partial inclusion instead of a clean, total separation. Prince Andrew was thrown bone after bone. He scored constant invites to family gigs just for the cameras, kept cozy inside the royal bubble. Every public appearance triggered a fresh nightmare of toxic headlines that repeatedly battered the monarchy instead of letting the drama die. Prince William's verdict on the Prince Andrew disaster is completely clear. Coddling failed miserably, costing the crown massive reputational damage for years while resolving absolutely nothing. His strict new rule? Once you're out, you're dead to us. It isn't cruelty, it's a cutthroat survival strategy. Now, he's weaponizing that exact rule against Prince Harry. He views King Charles III's desperate paternal urge to leave the door unlocked as a repeat of the Prince Andrew blunder, pure emotion overriding royal strategy. Reports confirm Prince William fiercely laid down the law to his father, leaking it straight to the press to ensure everyone knows he completely blacklists any summer showdown between Prince Harry and King Charles III. A reunion is officially dead in the water. King Charles III is trapped in a devastating nightmare. He's a heartbroken dad refusing to abandon his rogue son after 5 years of public warfare, a reigning monarch facing a mutiny from his uncompromising heir, and a cancer patient battling an illness not in remission. Yet, his successor is boldly telling him that his fatherly love is a catastrophic liability. With Princess Catherine refusing to play peacemaker and Prince William cutting all ties, the window for forgiveness is vanishing. Meanwhile, the clock on the king's health keeps ticking down alongside this brutal father-son standoff. Here is the juiciest backstage gossip. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have logged 88 straight days without a single joint photo. Insiders claim they are living totally separate lives. Expert Tom Bauer carefully noted they're at an unfortunate crossroads, while other sources use words like broken, fearing the marriage won't survive. Their entire financial empire is completely dependent on their romantic brand. No marriage, no empire. Their multi-million-dollar deals only existed because his royal title married her Hollywood status. Now, their commercial operations are utterly collapsing. Biographer Angela Levin, who heard Prince Harry's 2017 anxieties firsthand, snapped, "You cannot feel sorry for him. He wasted his window on constant vengeance." Princess Catherine is the ultimate proof that the game has changed. 4 years, she was the family's emotional anchor, desperately trying to mend the brotherly feud. What did she get? Meghan Markle lying to Oprah that Princess Catherine made her cry, getting smeared in Omid Scobie's pulped book, and facing vile conspiracy theories during her own cancer battle. The final straw? Prince Harry coldly exploiting King Charles III's mortality on television while Princess Catherine was privately fighting cancer. Christopher Anderson reports she quietly walked away forever. The Sussexes are begging her to mediate, but her answer is a deafening, frozen silence. 10 years after Prince Harry's panic over Prince George, the window is locked. Instead of building an untouchable mental health or veterans empire, he chose a bitter memoir, a whiny documentary, a cancelled podcast, and a failing marriage. All Prince Harry has left is time with Archie and Lilibet, kids growing up isolated from their grandfather, their royal cousins, and their homeland because of their parents' toxic choices. They will inherit the consequences of what was recklessly thrown away. What will Prince Harry's ultimate legacy be? Could this tragedy have been avoided? Smash that subscribe button, hit like to keep the Palace Debrief alive, and drop your theories below.